How you doing? Butch Bertram, one more time for Cold Arrow Archery and Apparel. And not only do we have books and texts, and we're working on instructional DVDs and hunting DVDs in the future. I have a couple of unique products that are new to the market. Now, as opposed to your traditional tube quivers, like this, which are fine, a lot of them, there's a lot of history, they're beautiful, a lot of Indian design. I never preferred them, they bounce, they're loud. The ones that go behind me, I can't reach back behind me because I have a bad shoulder. Fletchings get messed up, broadheads get dulled. Second thing, I don't like quivers that mount on my bow. I personally don't like things that counterweight my bow. So what I did is, originally I just built it for me, a better mousetrap. And I call this a quiver board. It is literally a quiver that is built off a piece of red oak, rectangular red oak, and it goes on kind of like a gunsling, fits behind you. Like such. You notice it has a fletch bonnet right here to protect your fletchings when you're walking through the field. It has a blade cover, easily detached. And one of the cool ways it's functional, I'll give a couple demonstrations. If you're in the field and say you're walking out of the field, and you happen to walk up on something, or you're coming through corn and a deer happens to come your way, it slides very easily around right in front of you, pops off with no problem, and you pop an arrow out and you pull it through. And if you see right here, I have holes cut in here, and when I draw my arrow through there, if for some reason my fletchings had gotten messed up, I backed into some bushes and they got torn up, when I pull the arrow through, it goes through that tight hole and it'll lay my fletchings right down to ensure accuracy. So it puts them back where they should be. I'll slide that back around, knock an arrow, and then hopefully I bring down my game. And the arrow is replaced very handily, very easily, goes right back in the hole, right up to the fletchings, pops right down, locks in, goes right back behind you. The design is basically the same, but anybody who wants one made, if you want something designed around a certain theme, if you have a personal memento, something your grandfather passed on, it could be anything. They can be made according to any theme with the same functionality. Quiver board. Now our next product, again, a better mousetrap. I'm a short guy. I'm 5'5" on a good day, if I'm lucky. Anytime I get a new bow, or I need to set or reset the brace height on my bow, when I use a string and boot bow stringer, it's very, very hard for me. I can draw up, but it's hard reaching over. Even guys that are lankier and taller, I know that they have a hard time trying to string and unstring their bows. And again, I thought, what would be a better mousetrap? Sometimes you have to restring and unstring your bow 15, 20, 25 times as that string settles and stretches until you get your proper brace up. Now, this is designed for shop use, but if you're into traditional archery like my partner and I, we use it a lot, so it's handy even if it's just in the shop. It's something I use every day. It's just a structured assemblage of pine and red oak, certain design. I have a leather notch that the bottom notch sits in. The bottom is designed at a slight angle, so when I put my body weight on it, it cannot flip. So instead of having to pull up and reach over and try to unhook those nylon hoods, for me to unstring my bow, the least amount of pressure, it's an unstrung bow. I take it off, I do my twisting, I reset my brace height to wherever I want, line it right back up, step a little bit forward, bring it right back. It's all set with the least amount of torque, nothing to it. Now it not only works for long bows, I have a 52-inch recurve. Very, very short recurve. Kodiak Magnum, a bare Kodiak Magnum. And I have another notch that's set up higher to ensure that I'm hitting the central part of the bow. You can see where the long bow had knocked down here. On this Kodiak Magnum, I have the notch way up higher. Same exact thing. All I do, work back my weight a little bit, it comes right down. Nothing to it. Barely any effort at all. And once again, if I'm stringing and restringing these bows, to adjust the brace height, it just saves a lot of wear and tear. Even a heavy longbow, like this Martin Mountaineer, this old, basically it's a stick bow, 70 pounds of draw weight. And this is 66 inches, 68. 68 inch, 70 pound long bow. You're going to see how smooth, how easy, how safe. And that's the key word to me, is the safety. By drawing up on it, you absolutely can't do anything but hit dead center. So you can't bend it, you can't twist it. All I got to do is lean back. Comes right down, just like that. Same thing. We'll bring it back up, pull it, lock it right back in place. Nothing to it. We call this product the Brace Master. So those are just two of our products for cold arrow archery and apparel. We have t-shirts, hoodies, and a variety of other goodies that are going to be hitting the market soon. Look forward to doing business with you. And one more time, hunt hard, hunt smart, hunt on.